So this is actually my third time freaking recording this video because I messed up so many times because I'm a freaking idiot. But anyway, um, just to let y'all know, the world is now a realm. So I'm able to invite a total of 10 people. Right now it's 9 because I have one person in the world already. Um, but you can come on whenever. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to download the texture packs and stuff that I have. You'll be good to go. And you can help build if you want your own village. I'll give you your own village, give you your coordinates. You can teleport there and do whatever you want. So, just there's a couple guidelines and rules about it though. If you do choose a village, I will send you those guidelines and rules. Eventually, I'll create a Discord server. But anyway, I'm going to do a world tour starting off with my base. So, come up here. This is my bedroom where I sleep. Got my chest. All that cool stuff. That's an ender chest. I mainly keep my emeralds in there. Got a lot of them because I traded with a bunch of villagers. Oh, I'm not going out here. I'm an idiot. Going to the basement. Oh, duh. That's the basement. But out here are my pets. I got kitty cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have not named them yet, but I will eventually. And then I have a horse, not named yet, a llama, a piggy, and let's see where the frick is the sheep? Dude, where's my sheep? Really? Alright, my sheep disappeared somewhere. Anyway, I have a brown sheep. He's somewhere. Or he's despawned. I don't know. But anyway, that's my base. And then up here is where I started the video. What the fuck? It's a baby llama. Hello, baby llama. Anyway, that's where I started the video right up here. And see, we got Moon Hermit. So to the left heads towards the center of town, but we're going to start off to the right. And I put all these trees in. This is a store I'm going to show off to you guys later. Here's a sign that says Anonymous Ninja. That is the guy that started helping me build, and that is his base over there. There is a rule that I have where if the person is not on the world with you, and like if they're not with you, you cannot go in their base. So I will not be touring his inside of his base, but I will show you the outside. But over here we got sugarcane, and over here we got this nice little contraption. Flip the switch. You can see it's breaking the sugarcane, and boom, it's collecting down in this chest. Now, sugarcane's good to make paper and trade with villagers, all that honky dory shit. I'm not going to show too much off of the farm. To be honest, I'm probably going to switch my base over to here because I do like it, and plus my secret compartment chamber is down in the cave here. So I'm probably going to make this my base with the land and all these sheep and all these animals. But as you can see, there's wheat and bamboo. There's a little campfire, campsite, and just keeps going around. Bah, 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 bah. There's a nice little circle with the candles, a little lake. And then over here, there's going to be a cave that goes down for just whatever. Honestly, I could probably access my secret compartment down there. This tree actually goes down into my secret compartment, which is interesting. But this house is still blank. But like I said, if I do move over there, I'm going to be sprucing that up very nicely. But anyway, this is going to be the Zen garden. I will eventually be getting rid of majority of this, all pretty much up until maybe like right here, bringing it down to this level. And there will be a gigantic tree where you can walk inside the tree and climb up, and the ladders kind of like a lighthouse twisting up into the tree, and there will be a tree house. But yeah, all I got right now of it is just the waterfall and some steps that lead you up here, which honestly I don't know why I did it two different. Whatever. Anyway, I will eventually be working on that, but I kind of when I don't really know what else to do with a project, I kind of give up and move to the next one. Dude, where is my sheep? So weird. Anyway, we will come back over to here. Anonymous Ninja. This, I'm just going to show off his outside of his base. But when he first started, it was a basic base. I came and added some details. And when he came back, he added the backyard, but he also has a puppy. He did show me the inside of the base. I'm not going to explain it because it's none of y'all business. He's got diamond armor on his horse. That's fucking sick. And then notice that he's got nice little cherry blossoms. Look at that moon. That's so sick. Got a little sea turtle in the backyard too. Nice little deck. I helped, or I actually built this deck for him. But when I built this lake and this dock that I'm about to show off, is when I built that deck. But ooh, excuse me. So over here we got this deck, and the iron golem somehow got stuck in the lake, and there's a kitty cat swimming in the lake over there too. Oh, excuse me. I do like that it's nighttime too, so you can see how lit up it is. So right now, I'm going to come over here. As you can see, this is a farm. I'm kind of glad there's no potatoes right now. So pretty much, oh, there is. So I got 4 potatoes. So what the villagers are supposed to do is come and farm, pick up the potatoes, and then come and drop it off at this guy. Now what it does is actually goes into here and winds up into the crop shop, which I need to find a way to get multiple crops into this. But what this guy does is when potatoes come into this chest, he picks them up and brings them into the potato chest. Let me see. I will give an example. Move your freaking head. There we go. Now watch. Now that there are potatoes, you can go and put the potatoes in there. And watch, if I do wheat and beets and carrots and throw those in there, now he's got a job to do. And he actually takes out, I don't know how much he takes out at a time, let me see. Okay, he takes, it looks like 16 at a time, and then puts them in the correct chest. So the potatoes are done, so now what does he grab? Nope. He's checking that chest for carrots. No. Nope. He's going over to the beets. Nope. No carrots. Checking the wheat. No wheat. No. Look, there's a carrot. Now you can put the carrot away. And then he goes and does his job. Such a cool little golem. Anyway, we're going to head up here. Beep, beep, beep. That's the bell in the town. And what is it? Townhouses. But I'm gonna come over here real quick and show you this deck that shows off the Zen Garden and the waterfall. And then over yonder, so this is basically just a basic villager house, and I just added some detail to it. And I really like how it turned out, so I kind of kept it. But for anybody that wants to join and doesn't really want to build a base and just wants to chill and hang out, this is pretty much up for grabs. So, honest, you know what I'm gonna do. Um, where should I put it? Yeah, we'll put it right here. So what I'm gonna do And I'm going to grab a sign, and I'm going to grab some white dye and some glow ink. I'm going to place the sign, go all capital, for sale. And then what you do is you come over with white dye, make it white, and then make it glow. For sale. Anyway, so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna check out the front gate, which I have shown off before. I gotta get this lighted up. But up here, we got a nice little thingy kebab, whatever. You got the button you press. Oop, I almost got fucking closed in on. But you come out, this is the bridge. Somewhere on this sand is where you spawn in. But as you can see over there, we got more structures. That's the church. But yeah, it's actually gotten pretty well. Like I've gotten a lot of stuff done, and there's still a lot more to do, and I'm really super excited. Let's open this up. So right here is probably going to be where the bulletin board is. That has like a couple of the basic rules, like no inappropriate structures, no like big penis statues and shit like that. If you have like an Easter egg where there's like a, if you could secretly find it, like cool, but no. Anyway, this is the Bell Town Center. There's a lightning rod up there. Still haven't seen it get struck, but whatever. Townhouses. I do. I'm not going to show off the full townhouse. No, I'll show off the first floor because, as you can see, they're just a bunch of rooms. Pretty much set up. Somebody cleaned that bin. Pretty much set up the same way. You know what? I am going to show it off because I got to get some of these rooms. Like you see, this ain't allowed, bro. You can't be doing this, bro. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the doors off. That might be a better option. But yeah, as you can see, just pretty basic rooms. And then come up here. I'm gonna save. Really? Thank you. Ooh, I'm gonna save that room for last. Um, you'll see in a second, but I have to get some cherry wood because I broke the flooring. Ooh, somebody cleaned that bed. Cool. Anyway, come over here, break that. As you can see, it's getting a little laggy, but room's pretty much the same as the second floor. Alright, so this is gonna be funny. You know what? Let me get a mace because I'm gonna have to kill some villagers and it's not gonna be pretty, but how many are in here now? One, two, three, four, five. There's only five. Before, in one of the other videos, there were seven in here. It was insane. But come on, guys. You can't be having this, bro. You made me break the painting. And the thing is, like, majority of these are non-working villagers, too. I had to kill a bunch of farmers, but whatever. I'll fix that painting later. Like I said, I'm just gonna break the doors off. Anyway, was not expecting to do that, but whatever. That's the townhouse. Let's go check this building out first. So this was originally gonna be like a blacksmith or a general. How did you get over there? He'll figure his way back out. Anyway, this is a small house. Honestly, I'm gonna change it. Sale. But anyway, come over this nice little bridge. Hi, little piggy. Uh, Open it up. Nice little chest. And then you got your bed over here. Nice little dragon head. Come out here. So, in one of the videos, I forgot to show off this location I'm about to go to. But, so Anonymous Ninja built this. He was going to first, I think he was going to make it the boatyard first, but I told him to put the boatyard. Oh, there's a kitty cat. I think the iron golem's still in there. Yeah, the iron golem's over there. But instead, he kind of made this just like a. Oh, people are getting jobs now too. Cool. Anyway, he's even got some nice light systems. He's got beds up here too, which is kind of cool. Over here is going to be access to the jungle. And as you can see, there's different tree systems or tree types. Hi, Mr. Sheep. I'm still upset I can't find my sheep, but whatever. So, just head back out and back over the bridge. Like I said, that's the townhouse. That's one of the for sale houses. We're gonna go check out the church. So I changed the cross from red to white. And as you can see, that is why. Everything is accented in white. And then you got some banners. The light blue and yellow are my two favorite colors. That's why. Oh, hello. That's why I chose that. But up here you could just preach. La 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 la. Anyway, so these doors over here used to be just regular doors. But somehow villagers were coming in and accessing these rooms down here and getting stuck. To be honest, they probably have done it again. Yes, they have. Bro, if you figured out your way in there. Really, bro? Come here. Anyway, so shit like that happens. And they get stuck in there and can't find their way out. Okay, is anybody in there? No, alright. But it's down into the tunnels. So last one of the videos, there was a pig stuck like floating right here in the waterfall. It was hilarious. Anyway, nothing really changed about the caves, but I'm just gonna show off a little bit of it. Not gonna go as far. I'm just gonna go to like pretty much the crossroads and show off one of the rooms. There you go. Exit. So down there it goes down and it's gonna keep going down and eventually get down to like the Amethyst Cave. Another portal, all that happy don't honky dory bullshit. This is a dead end for now. Room one. Room one is just the granite room. A bunch of black skulls chilling. And then you come over here and you got a bunch of white skulls. And what you do is you open here and you crouch and you sacrifice stuff. Bingo. I forgot to put skulls back in here. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to head back up because there is 3 more structures I would like to show you. I could have just really floated out, but whatever. Is it still daytime? I kind of want it to be nighttime. But yeah, anyway, that's my church. Sweet, cool stuff. Alright. Before we do anything, I want to change it to sunset. Alright, so in one of the other videos, I didn't have these up, but animals tend to fall into water very easily. And look at this, you got lighthouse and blacksmith. Oh, look at your cow. Baby cow. But yeah, as the sun's going down, you could kind of see the lights in the buildings. There's a piggy, got little fireflies. Alright. Kind of wanted to wait. So that's the blacksmith. I'm going to show that off later. And my buddy Anonymous Ninja made this tunnel, and I think it's freaking rad. And we just come back up here. Hi, Mr. Sea Turtle. Dude, the trident's still there? What? Dude, he threw that. Oh, alright, I guess not. You heard it talking about us. But this is the lighthouse. I forgot to put a door. But going up this, building this and going up it is a pain in the ass. But honestly, one of my favorite rooms is up here, so it's worth it. Nice little blue door. Yeah. Nice little captain lighthouse chambers. Got pufferfish picture, boat picture. Nice little book of quill. And you come up here and look. Very pretty. So I'm eventually gonna have a working light in here, so it will like flash and like signal and all that honky dory shit. So anyway, I'm gonna come over here. So Anonymous Ninja has been building this. It is a boathouse, and he's also turning it into a bar as well, which is kind of cool. What is this? A smoker? Yeah, sweet. And then you got the deck, the dock down there, and I'm going to borrow a boat because I want to show you guys something. Cool. So one of the add-ons I have is other boats, and we were testing them out. And as you can see, they're spawning in, and it's laggy as balls. So there's a jet ski. There is like different types of boat. Like the only one that's not drivable is the yacht and the pirate ship, which all these will definitely come in handy because all the other villages are across the ocean or a very big plot of land. But I'm going to head back because I got the blacksmith to show you as well, which honestly is one of I'm like super proud of how I built this. Like I really like how it turned out. And let's see if I could park this on the first go. Ho, 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 ho. Sweet. Alright. So you could either access the blacksmith without going through the tunnel, which I will show you that way after I show you. What I am going to do around this area is probably, I don't know if I want to make it go up or cut it through, but back this way, far in the distance, is another village. I think it's like more this way. Like over there. But as you can see right there, that little light where my crosshair is another portal or an abandoned nether portal, which it basically just automatically spawns. But let me go show you my blacksmith. I gotta find where the show went. There we go. But yeah, I love how I use the campfires for the steps. Oh, dude, this blacksmith. Oh, I freaking love this blacksmith. All right, so I'm gonna go through the front. There's a church over there. That's the bridge. The other access, but look, blacksmith. So this is like one of my favorite builds I've done so far. Like you got trapdoors with lava underneath. You got whatever that is. I forgot. You got smoke coming up, and you can walk over that. Like it won't catch on fire. You might dip down a little bit, but you won't catch on fire. I'll come over here first. So these are smithing tables. Oh my god, I just broke the smithing table. Hold on. Let me put that back. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Anyway, that's a smithing table where you can upgrade gear, all that. And then anywhere you see this pattern, that is a barrel for secret storage, whatever. That's a nice little diamond on display. So that you got nice little pickaxe, more storage. You got grindstone, which repairs and disenchants any materials. More, you got armor, anvils, which repair and name items. Sandstone or stone cutter. I'm not 100% sure what this does. I'm guessing it cuts stone, but you got crafting tables here, which crap. Um, lapis on display. Okay, this is a fun one. All right, I'm just gonna do it this way instead because it's a hell lot easier. So these are filled with buckets, buckets, and this is lava. As you can see, there's lava up here. What you do is you take Mr. Bucket and take it from Cauldron. Now you have lava bucket, and you come over and you use it as fuel. But for right now, we will just put those two in there. And we got more anvils, more barrels, blah, blah, blah. Over here, we're going to have a nice little entrance into the cave system. I'm going to fill this with a bunch of different ores, all that type stuff. Like, it's going to look like a nice mine. It's going to look cool. It's going to be accessible. It's going to be nice. But, let's go check out. This was my first ever diagonal bridge, which I think is kind of cool. It came out nice. Mr. Cow. And then, yeah, once again, there's the tunnel. And we're going to come up here. As you can see, that's the church. But yeah, that's the video. If you guys want the link to the world, just message me and let me know. And I hope to see you guys soon. Have a Merry Christmas as well. Peace.